Hello, my name is Megan from St. Louis Public Library, and this is Megan Makes Things. Today we're going to watch while I show you how to make a wintry craft for our December take and make, and listen while I tell you about an amazing book that you can check out and take home to read. I hope you're all bundled up and ready to go. My favorite thing about winter is all the baking I end up doing for birthdays, for holidays, as an excuse to keep the oven and fire going. So it should come as no surprise to you that for this month's craft, we will be using cupcake liners. When you stop by St. Louis Public Library to pick up your take and make kit, inside your bag, you will find 5 cupcake liners of a couple different sizes and an all-important piece of twine. From your own supplies at home, you will need to supply some scissors and some tape. And now that you know everything we'll need, we'll go ahead and start making a snowflake garland. We'll start by making our snowflakes. You'll take one of your cupcake liners and fold it in half like you're making a paper snowflake. And then fold it in half again into fourths. So it'll look something like this. Next, you'll take your scissors and we're going to cut some fringe. And there's a little circle in the middle of your liner, and that is where I'll cut till. And remember, you can always go back and add more fringe after you've unfolded it. So I'm just going to do a few cuts. Like that. And then the next thing you'll do is you'll want to have a hole in the center. And I like to do that by leaving it folded and just snipping off the tip here. But you can also accomplish this by just poking a hole in the center with a pencil. Whatever you prefer. And once you've unfolded it, it'll look like this. They match. Since you have 5 cupcake liners, feel free to get creative when you're cutting out the fringe. Like for this one, I made the fringe in the shape of zigzags. And then for this one, it doesn't even have fringe at all. I gave it a star border and cut some shapes into it while it was folded. The thing you want to focus on is just making sure it has that hole in the center so you can thread it through your twine. And speaking of our twine, I'm now going to show you how to make it easy to thread. So we're going to find the end right here. And then what you'll do is you'll take a piece of tape and you're going to wrap that piece of tape around the end so that it looks like a shoelace. And then you'll take one of your snowflakes and just thread it through. And I am going to start with a small one so that I can make a pattern. And then I'll take one of my big ones. Another small one. I'm going to take my other big one and then end with my pretty star one. Once they're all threaded onto your twine, you can adjust them so that they're all spaced apart so that it looks pretty. And then when you hold it up, you'll have a garland. Now that you've decorated your home with wintry cheer and you're all ready to snuggle up with a good book, I have the perfect recommendation for you. Bruce Goldstone's Four Seasons books are all a blast, and Wonderful Winter is no exception. If the short days and long nights of winter tend to make you gloomy, the facts and photography in this book will cheer you right up. Learn why the days get so short, what kinds of animals thrive during the winter, and what types of holiday celebrations take place all over the world when it gets cold outside. This book is filled with the sights and sounds of winter, making it the perfect book to read out loud with a loved one. It's the perfect choice to pass the time while you're waiting for cookies or cupcakes to finish baking. If you're hooked, check out Wonderful Winter by Bruce Goldstone from our children's nonfiction collection. After you've made your garland, if you'd like to find even more craft ideas to decorate your home with, St. Louis Public Library has just the thing for you. Creative Bug is a tutorial website where you can find all different types of crafts for all different skill levels. Learn how to make holiday decorations, animals out of construction paper, or even sewing crafts. To access Creative Bug, just go to slpl.org and click Digital Resources. And in the meantime, happy reading and happy crafting.